Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us. Today, we dive into one of the most mysterious and haunting maritime stories ever recorded, the tale of the Mary Celeste. In this video, I will walk you through the ship's origins, the circumstances of its disappearance, the strange discoveries, and the theories that have grown around it. We'll set the atmosphere, build suspense, explore facts and myths, and keep viewers on edge until the very end. Let's begin. Imagine yourself aboard a mid-19th century brigantine sailing the endless ocean. Around you, the sea stretches to the horizon. The sky shifts between clear blue and ominous clouds. Every sound resonates: the creak of wood, the whisper of wind in the sails, the distant echo of waves against the hull. It was into such an environment on November 7, 1872, that the Mary Celeste set out on what would become her final voyage. This moment marked the start of one of the greatest maritime enigmas in history. The vessel was built in 1861 in Spencer's Island, Nova Scotia, originally named Amazon. In 1868, American owners purchased her and renamed her Mary Celeste. From the beginning, misfortune seemed to shadow the ship. During construction, a worker died. The first captain passed away before completing the maiden voyage. After being refitted under the American flag, the brigantine conducted several trading voyages, though not without challenges. Early incidents fed rumors that this was no ordinary ship but one touched by ill luck from its very birth. In early November 1872, Captain Benjamin Spooner Briggs and his crew prepared to transport a cargo of alcohol from New York to Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Briggs, his wife Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, plus 7 experienced sailors. Around 1,701 barrels of denatured alcohol were loaded. After some delays due to weather, the Mary Celeste finally departed New York on November 7, 1872. Everything seemed routine for such a voyage, yet subtle hints, chilly autumn weather noted in letters, belied any sign of looming disaster. The ship's log recorded routine entries: weather conditions, course, sail adjustments, cargo status, crew health. The last entry was logged on November 25, 1872, near the Azores. Weather fair, God is with us. After that, nothing. The distance from this last recorded position to where the ship would later be found drifting was roughly 400 nautical miles. There was no indication in the log of any extraordinary incident or worsening conditions. On December 4, 1872, the Canadian brigantine Dei Gratia, commanded by Captain David Morehouse, sighted the Mary Celeste adrift about 400 nautical miles east of the Azores. The ship floated with sails partly set, but there was no one on deck. The anchor was down, and there were no visible signs of a violent struggle or damage suggesting attack. Provisions and personal belongings remained, yet the lifeboat was missing. All those who had sailed on her simply vanished, as if evaporated. The Mary Celeste was brought to Gibraltar under salvage law to determine if the rescuers were entitled to a reward. Hearings began mid-December 1872. Testimony from the Dei Gratia's crew confirmed no bodies or signs of fight aboard. Inspectors noted minor scrapes on the hull and some water in the hold, but nothing conclusive to explain abandonment. Reports of possible blood-like stains surfaced, but evidence was inconclusive. In the end, the salvage award was granted, but no definitive answer emerged. The mystery remained unsolved. Several plausible, non-mystical explanations have been proposed for why the crew might have abandoned a seaworthy vessel. A sudden storm or waterspout could have made the hold take on water, prompting panic and an evacuation in the lifeboat, only for conditions to later stabilize and prevent a safe return. Faulty readings of water in the hold, due to instrument error or misjudgment, could have convinced them the ship was sinking. Alcohol vapors from the cargo may have built up, causing fear of explosion. The crew might have taken to the lifeboat to avoid perceived danger. Yet no explosion evidence appeared, and returning may have seemed too risky once in the open boat. Each theory explains part of the picture, but still leaves the core question: why did no one return? Over time, many legends and speculations have grown around the Mary Celeste. Curse. Tales claim that misfortunes at construction, deaths of workers, or early incidents imbued the ship with a curse. Some stories even suggest Captain Briggs performed cleansing rituals before departure. Sea monsters, legends of giant cephalopods or krakens dragging crew overboard fueled spooky tales. though there is no direct evidence. Portals to another realm. Rumors of strange lights seen around the vessel before abandonment led some to imagine supernatural or dimensional anomalies. Pirates or mutiny. Standard theories were considered but largely dismissed because valuables remained and there was no sign of struggle. Alien abduction, pure fantasy without any historical basis, yet it persists in pop culture. None of these ideas hold up under scrutiny, but they enhance the atmosphere of mystery around the case. Inspectors noted curious details aboard. In the captain's cabin, a Bible was left open to a passage that some interpreted as prophetic, though most agree it was coincidence or habit. A ship's clock was stopped around 8:15, but whether from mechanical failure or other causes is unknown. It does not by itself explain abandonment. The missing lifeboat confirms voluntary evacuation, but why would they leave a functioning ship and then fail to return? A small amount of water found in the hold could result from storm damage or a leak, yet not clearly catastrophic. These facts stoke intrigue and tension, but none provide a final solution. After the incident, the Mary Celeste changed hands several times. Nearly every new owner experienced misfortune, collisions, financial ruin, even mysterious disappearances. In 1885, an attempt to scuttle the ship deliberately for insurance reasons allegedly failed. The vessel apparently resisted sinking. Eventually, her remains disappeared into the sea, leaving no wreck precisely identified. Whether remnants still drift or lie hidden is unknown. As decades passed, the Mary Celeste's legend grew. Some modern sailors claim to glimpse her silhouette in fog, as though still searching for her missing crew. Reports of faint distress signals resembling 19th century codes circulate, though technically implausible. A few tourists tell of seeing a ghostly figure of Captain Briggs pacing the deck under moonlight. None of these accounts are verified, but they amplify the aura of a ghost ship roaming the ocean. What do we know? Factually, a ship abandoned at sea, fully provisioned, with cargo and belongings intact. Lifeboat gone, log ending days before discovery. Numerous theories range from fully natural to wildly supernatural. The likeliest explanations involve natural phenomena, sudden water ingress, panic over potential explosion, misjudgment, but none explain why no one returned once safe conditions resumed. The lack of conclusive proof is what makes this story endlessly fascinating for researchers, authors, filmmakers, and audiences. The Mary Celeste mystery combines real-life detective drama, the perilous sea, human fear, and inexplicable disappearance. Abandoning a seaworthy vessel triggers profound unease. What could drive people to leave behind everything and vanish? We love puzzles because they challenge us to seek truth and imagine extremes. This tale is part of maritime folklore, passed down through generations, spawning images of ghost ships, curses, and vanishing crews. Thank you for listening to this blend of mystery and history behind the Mary Celeste. If you're fascinated by maritime enigmas, ancient curses, or deserted vessels, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss upcoming stories. Share your theories in the comments. What do you think happened to the Mary Celeste's crew? Perhaps your idea will shed new light on this age-old puzzle. Until next time, stay curious and brave the unknown, where others see only darkness.